run it here. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
I love those positive yards on 1st and 10. And a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
He's found some room at the 45. An explosive play, big gain across midfield to the 42.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
How about that, Chris? The big man comes up with a sack. You don't see that every day. Give him credit. He got to the quarterback and got a sack.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Trying to extend the play. Extending the play now. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a game.
Good defense. Didn't have anything.
Defense of taking away any threat downfield. Once he came to the outside, nowhere to go with the ball, so he has to tuck it and try to pick up a couple yards.
Good defense again.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, really simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Looking to pass. It's Cavazos. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down at the 33. It's good enough to move the sticks. First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Stop the clock.
First down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Second down. Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, drops back. Tries the right with a quick throw, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They make the tackle there, but
nice.
a
Now we're
penalty
even.
marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Quick completion to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Christopher, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a 1st down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the 1st down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Tackle made to the 21. This offense in great scoring position now.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of them.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs.
Green 25.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Okay.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8.
Lasso.
Scanning the field, it's Cavazos. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can win the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. They begin to click now. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Caught in the flat by the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. drive stays alive with that first down completion.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, Chris, he gets hit as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Important second down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Lets it go quickly. And it's complete downfield. Defense wraps him up after the catch. It's just short of a first down.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. That gain enough for a fresh set of downs, spotted at the 48.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Pass caught. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, the running back that time just kind of snaps out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Drop him back. They're going to throw for the first down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And it's incomplete, even at a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
It's the running back in the flat.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So now from the 29, it's third down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
That one just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
He really.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn. And they get set now to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Here's the second down play. Looking to pass. It's Cavazos. And this pass is caught. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice game. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. First down, looking to throw the ball. He pulls in the catch. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks to his left and makes the completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. Going to move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Because everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all four quarters, it could get really ugly by the fourth.
And looking to throw now on first down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Will he score here? Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Back onto the field. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. He gains 9, so it's second and 1.
Yes, the hurry-up running offense. Classic.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice game.
Second down after that one on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. The catch is made for a huge pickup. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. There's a shot toward the end zone. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Back to throw. It's Cavazos. Receiver makes the catch. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Going to create outside the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Got nervous.
Take everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
325.
They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So this defense finally makes a play. That's one of the negative plays for this offense today.
Yeah, you said it, Chris. They don't have the easiest road to climb back in this one, but little plays like that can be points of positivity of what coaches will likely focus on as they move forward.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Picks up the first, looking for more. Game moves it to the 24. That's a fresh set of downs.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
1st down, looking to throw the football. He's running out of time here.
Ah, stupid. That was so dumb.
And he's got some open field ahead. Inside the 40. At the 20. At the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Next wide open and circle.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Solid run, moves the ball out across the 20 to 21.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Looking to throw. It's Cavazos. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
They'll run the option. Pitch to the back.
Click on.
Space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a 1st down. And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. And he drops back in the gun. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line.
We see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot, they can win the one-on-one matchups and take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Team is out on the field. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. There's the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, that was an excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught, completion. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Look at the protection there. Lots of time. Delivers over the middle now.
All right.
They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or the possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set, get set.
And there's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage.
Should have known. Should have known. Good play.
Setting up to try the extra point. PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Offense back out there trying to get something going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Solid gain there. Moves the ball up to the 32. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Here comes a handoff. They got him down out near the 40.
Yeah, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good backer. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Back to throw. It's Cavazos. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. That's going to be incomplete. Tag from flag brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Direct snap to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Fourth down. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Needs a completion here on fourth down.
Fuck. Nice play. Push my pocket in so tough there.
Now the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. Tried to pass the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. And here comes the noise as Brad is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Gets the ball up as he's hit. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But that could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Damn. Damn it.
Looks like Auburn will have the first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up the first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. This should be the last play of the quarter. And he'll drop back here on third down.
Oh, fuck. That was my fault.
Touchdown, Tigers.
That was my fault.
You put 5 wide receivers
Thought that was the middle
in
third.
formation, that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Ball carrier brought down. What is the final play of this third quarter? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He was a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touch.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. A big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys the third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, this guy just keeps playing good football. He's like a bowling ball out there. Gets low pad support, running over top of defenders, just a gritty runner, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead here in the fourth quarter.
Looking to throw. It's Cavazos. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And they stop him, but not before an explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Now, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time, or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And Robert offense is back out on the field now. Off the play fake on first down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. And it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? He's at the 50. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a hit. Sets up the offense in great position.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Okay.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down.
Cricket. Lasso.
Back to pass. It's Cavazos. Caught over the middle. Great move in the open field. Big gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. They'll spot it down to the 31.
They've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now.
On the double. 42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as it.
Oh, come on. Keep your feet, kid.
Okay, ready?
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver makes the grab. Defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. Will bring up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a.
I'm so bad at kicking field goals right now.
The attempt is no good. He missed it. Off the miss, the lead is still 14, a 2-possession game.
I literally can't make them.
This guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Auburn offense back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick from the very first play. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. Backed up second and long at the 17. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. Defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Running out of time in the pocket. But just as he throws the ball, this one falls incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Man tackled after a small pickup there. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. The offense now operating in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Obvious false start there, moving too early. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Now it's third and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. That's a design quarterback keeper. Change of direction. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Good job, kicker. Good job, kicker.
And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. The ball is picked off. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41. is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee.
On the double.
Crucial third down play right here. Well, the coaches kind of expected it to be this kind of game, an offensive show. Who was going to make one more play at the end to get the win, and they did it.
Yeah, you mentioned the coaches. I think we had a feeling that this game had a chance to get into at least the 30s, and we weren't disappointed. These offenses came to play, but you're right. One defense made some plays when they had to, and the other one didn't. Simple as that.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.